Gather round, Disheveled crew, and welcome to Vexed by Vestron. Today we're going with Chopping Mall. Chopping Mall was from 1986. This actual Blu-ray, which is numbered 1 of their line, it came out in 2016. It was the first one dropped. They dropped 2 that day. It was directed by Jim, and I'm gonna fuck up this last name because, well, that's what I do. Wynorski, Jim Wynorski. Little funny note: Jim also did the voices for the Killbots, so that's pretty cool. Jim also directed Ghoulies 3, and he also directed 976 Evil, the part 2, which was a sequel to the Robert Englund movie. I have never seen that one, so that's one I need to get on watching. I didn't grow up watching Chopping Mall. Just, I loved malls. Hell, I was a mall rat. And it's not that I didn't see it. I saw it all the time in the video stores that I went to. It just didn't appeal to me. I guess young Doug just felt that robots didn't belong in horror. Boy, was young Doug wrong. Gonna make a couple of statements about a little mini review for the movie. I love the mall theme. But, yet again, here we are in the 80s and we got smoking in the mall. What the fuck? And not only do you got smoking in the mall, you got fucking a dude smoking while he's making a corn pizza. What the fuck? That's fucking crazy. When you ask about my favorite kill, just when you think that those kill bots have like stormtrooper accuracy, bam! Exploding heads. Fucking loved it. That was obviously my favorite kill in the movie. This wasn't the first time I watched it. I have seen it a few times, but oddly enough, I never watched it until I got this particular Blu-ray. Just never watched it. And I own it on DVD in like a pack, I think it was an 8-pack or maybe a 4-pack. I don't remember. No, it was definitely more than 4. But you just never watched it. So have watched this Blu-ray a few times though. But yeah, I absolutely love this movie now. I wish I would have, paid attention to it as a kid. Young me just totally missed out on this one. That synth score by Chuck. Here I am again. I'm gonna fuck up that last name. Serarino? Serarino? I don't know. But that synth score fucking rocks. Fucking loved it. Loved every minute of it. And the movie just, it had so much 80s charm to it. I mean, just so much. And I don't know if it's because, for one thing, I spent a lot of my 80s in the mall. But there's so much in there. The little cameo by Angus Groom, it was fucking awesome. He was one of the audience members at the beginning whenever they were doing that little here are they didn't call them killbots, the protectors. You had a protector 1, a protector 2, and a protector 3. And speaking of, those protectors, I think, had a really fucking awesome design. Yet again, very 80s design. It kind of reminds me of a cross between like Salon and Johnny Five from the Short Circuit movie. You gotta have that vibe to me, which I fucking loved. Thought that was really cool. Thought they were really cool. The Blu-ray looks great. The colors really fucking pop. Sound is really good. There's a couple weird fucking like artifacts and maybe scratches, burns and stuff, but nothing that's too distracting. It's still it looks amazing. With special features, it is fucking stacked. Unlocked. You've got the Back to the Mall, which is a 26-minute interview with the director and acting team, along with a few of the actors. There's the Chopping Mall, which is an 8-minute interview about editing the movie. You have the editor there, and a couple of the directors and writers and stuff talking about the Killbot, which is a 15-minute making of the Killbot, designing them, making them and stuff. Scoring the Chopping Mall, an interview with the composer, Chuck Signorino. Yet again, I'm fucking up the last name, I know, I'm sorry. Which that's like 11 minutes. The Robot Speaks, 10 question with the Killbot. It's a really funny 2-minute interview, like kind of like a 10 questions with the robot, with Steve asking the questions and Jim responding as the Killbot. And then there's like a lost scene, it's kind of like there's a little, the directors talk about the scene, and then they show you the actual script, and you can read the script. There's an Army of One, which is like a 6-minute interview with a super fan. Chopping Mall, creating the Killbots. It's like another like 15-minute. This is like a vintage making of the Killbot, but it's from like 2004 release of the movie. And yes, there is subtitles. I am about my subtitles. There is definitely subtitles. This Blu-ray is definitely a must-have for any 80s horror fan. It is stacked. Looks good, sounds good. What else are you gonna ask for, really, right? Do you own it? What do you think about it? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you very much. And when you're browsing through your Vestron DVDs, please stay spooky. And let's put the Vexed in Vestron.